Please, when you're working, always cover up your paste so that it doesn't dry out. Don't leave it exposed. I want a very light shade, so one thing about recipe, when you're in a class and they give you a recipe and you have to use a particular brand, at the end of the day, when you want to try your own, now I'm using Acabado icing sugar, and when you want to go and do your own, try your own, you go and use another brand. At the end of the day, what do you think? You're not going to get the same results. That's just it. Possible. That's a fact. About because I've actually experienced it before. When you are given a recipe, use exactly brand that your instructor used so that you can get the actual results. So with my Acabado pink, electric pink, I was able to get a very nice shade. Don't put too much, just put a little bit. If you use other brand, obviously you not get the same results. You won't. A box and put all this yellow bulb inside. Anytime there is light, just put it on. It can stay there for like a year, it won't spoil. But if you leave it exposed like this, it's going to start sweating. So you are going to roll very thin until when you put your finger at the back and you can see it's transparent. Now it's not yet because I can't see mine. I still have to roll a little bit. So I'm good to go now. So I'm going to start with the small cutter, the small round cutter. Like I said, you can use rose cutter if you want to. Okay, thank you. One, two, three, four, five. So I'm going to cut 5 of it. So for me not to waste time, I will use the next cut. I'll cut another 5. One, two, three, four, five. I will use the next one, another 5. Sorry, I need that nylon. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. There are different ways of making roses. Yeah. This is my own way of making it. Even the rose cutter comes in five. Five. Mhm. So I'm going to use my, let's pay attention. I'm going to use my bottle to free the edges, one after the other. I'm only freeing the edges. I'm not putting too much pressure. Just for it to have a coily. Yes. Yes, I have the plastic too. You can even use, if you don't even have this too, you can even use this. You can use your rolling pin. Let me show you. Yeah. So you can use your, sis, please can I have this? Thank you. Ma? Bottles. Bottles. So I'm going to start by applying a little bit of water with brush. Make sure the water is not too much, just a little bit for you to glue it. So I'm going to wrap it, the first step, I'm going to wrap it on it. This is the first step. So I'm going to pick the next one. I'm going to apply a little, make sure the water is not too much, a little bit of water. I'm going to place it at the front. Now I will close one side, I will leave one side open a little bit. Sir? Okay, sir. So I'm going to insert the next one inside, yes. It's just the same procedure. The next one is coming in, the next one is coming in, the next one is coming in. So I'm still going to apply a little bit of water. Make sure the water you are applying is not too much. So I will leave this side open for the continuation. So I'm using the net cutter now, not the small size, not the smallest size. So still the same procedure. I'm going to fill the edges one after the other. Make sure you don't pressurize it so that it doesn't tear. Here we go. So I'm going to start from where I stopped. Am I too fast? So like where I stopped now, I left the place open. So I'm going to insert the next one where I stopped. Always leave it open so that it will be easy for you to insert the next one. Make sure the water you're applying is not too much, just a little bit of water. So like I said, if you are making a veg and jantico, it's still the same procedure. Just make sure that your cone is big and your florist wire is thick enough to carry your cone. Yeah, to carry the janticos. Yes. Yes, 555. Yes. There are different methods of making it, but this is how I make mine. Like this cutter I'm using now, you can start to place in all this plastic spoon. Instead of me placing it straight up, I'll put it inside first before. But I've tried it to see the same, almost the same results. So there's no point. Though it has its own beauty anyway. Yes. Make sure your own is very, very thin. If it's not thin enough, your your roast is going to be very heavy and it won't look that real. Not that it won't be fine at all, but it won't look real. So always make sure that you roll your paste very, very thin. One house, please. So if your paste is sticking to the table, just apply your shortening or a little bit of corn flour, whichever way. Fine. Three, four, five. So I want to use the next bigger cutter, the one I curved the other time. Like if you don't have your ball tools, you can always use your candle rolling pin to achieve this, to free the edges. Make sure you are not pressurizing it. You see the same procedure. So I'm using the next cutter now. So I'm going to start from where I stopped. Apply a little bit of water. Now this is the last one for this cone. So when I want to cover it up now, make sure that I'll cover the bottom part of the cone. The cone will not be showing again. It will be invisible. Yes. For the last stage. Yes. If you don't have patience, you can't do it. So for this one now we are done. If I have a higher styrofoam now, I will curve this. I will use my pliers to curve this plier and hang it so it will turn. I will turn it down like this so that it doesn't fall. But I don't have that now, so I'm going to be using my egg tray. So I just put inside the hole. I will leave it there for it to dry out. So now let's quickly let's quickly make our leaf. For me not to waste our time, I use Acabado green color. Yes. Leaf, leaf green. So I'm going to add a little bit of shortening. So for this leaf now, I won't roll it thin as like this one. It won't be that thin. Yes. To be a little bit of a little bit thick. So this leaf cutter, we have different type. If the type you get, you can get something like iron like this that is in form of, but you have to buy a veiner. Press it down, press it, then press the upper part for it to give it that vein shade. Yes. So this one is very, very simple and straightforward. All I have to do is cut my florist wire like into three, or you can cut it into four. It depends on how you want to arrange your leaf. Yes. It depends on what you are doing. You can use a slimmer florist wire. Depends on. So I'm just going to insert. I will dip into. I will insert it carefully a little bit. Sorry, I want to free the edges. So you have to free the edges for it to look natural and real. If you don't free the edges, just give it a boring look. So free the edges. So for me not to waste our time, I will just make two. It's very simple. So now the dry one, like I said, you make it 24 hours before you couple it together. Like the dry one, this one I want to couple it together. I've already made it since yesterday. It's already very, very dry. So let's quickly assemble it together with our florist tape. So it's very simple. So I'm going to use the florist tape to wrap it. When you have, make sure you wrap it very tight so that it doesn't lose. This one is very, very easy to achieve. No, I've wrapped. I'm going to manipulate it. Now we have our leaves. Thank you. So for me to get this, all I have to do is join this and this together with florist tape. Thank you. Thank you. So now I have my realistic rose sugar flower. So it depends on what you are working with. You can use to decorate your costume cake, wedding cake. It depends on what you are working with. Thank you so much. Yes, of course. Yes. Okay. One house, please. One house, please.
instance, now you are transporting your cake to a far distance, and you are using this rose flower. How do you? Because you're not putting it straight on the cake. Like maybe when you get to the venue, you want to like put it inside.
Okay.
How do you transport it?
Okay. Okay. So I want to answer a question. How do you transport you that what I do is that I will the one I make, you can see everything. You are not making it that day, of course, to have already dry out. So I will arrange everything, all my flower, all my roses, my styrofoam. You don't use this side, get that one that have higher, the higher one. So I'll arrange everything on it carefully, place it carefully. And when I get to the venue, yes, it's very simple. Yes, you can.
Something like this.
Yes, it will break. It depends how much how yeah. Yeah. Ma? Gum.
You need to put like that yellow ball inside. Like, is there no
Yeah,
other
not plastic.
alternative?
No, no. Like for a long time. Like now, if I want to use this one, like in the next 3 weeks now, if I leave it like this, it will be okay. Like a month, it will still be okay.
What
I'm not saying when you have a
is
very
a
big
cake
job, like a big
without
contract that have a lot
pops
of
of
flour that you have to take
colors?
like a month to prepare it down. Yes.
Colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what and who is celebrating.
For it to get spoiled.
Our color
Without it,
bank
like a
gives
month,
the
like this one has
freedom
like
to
a month.
explore your
Yes.
creativity and style.
I use just 3 shortly.
Acabado
Yes, it's
colors,
shortly.
a perfect finishing.
Vegetable shortly. No, I didn't use this one. I use this one. If you want a bigger roast, you use this one.
What is a cake without pops of colors?
Let's pass. You make a good big one.
Colors are the essence of the celebration.
Okay.
It tells you what and who is
I use just 3,
celebrating.
but if you want it bigger, you can.
Our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity
I don't remember
and
how much I get
style.
it. But it's in the market. Where they sell it, ma?
Acabado colors, a perfect finishing.
Let's start with learning rods. Ma, I can't hear you.
What is a cake without pops of colors? Colors are the essence of the celebration.
You mean the roses?
It tells you what
If it's the
and
refrigerator,
who
why not?
is celebrating.
But not freezer, fridge. Not freezer, fridge. Ma, you can use corn flour. Corn flour. But this is advisable, especially when you're working with colors. Let's start with yellow pass. Okay. Yes. Into 3. I cut mine into 3. Ma? Ma? I can make like, let me just say like 10 for 500. Yes. Yes. It depends on how big. Yes. You can make it smaller than this. Your cone will be smaller. You can make it larger than this. It depends on what you are working with. Yes, I'm true. I know that you pack this one. This one, you go and watch this one inside that toilet. You rinse this inside that toilet. I don't know if I'm supposed to. No, I'll give it to that side. She was not that gave me. Water pour now. Esther, before that, people come and snap me. I want to snap with this stuff. Okay, let me wash it. Okay. Esther, bring the plastic. The plastic, yes. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Alright, it's okay. Acabado makes entries. Okay,
Okay.
please, a round of applause for her once again. Alright, so now, now we want to call on the second facilitator.
Thank you, ma.
Want to call on the
Am I to
second
return the color? The color you gave me. Okay. Where's the color? Okay. Where is that? You have tried the egg away. This one will always win. Yeah, let's go to the back. You come back and carry that one. Thank you. You are welcome, ma.
God bless you.
Yes, ma.
Please, ma, can you teach me cinnamon roll?
Yes, why not? You've checked on my page. No problem. You can send hi on DM. Just send. Yeah.
You will answer me like this.
Why not? Just tell me the way you explain that you are the one that I will answer your calls. Hey, it's for them. Return to that. You rinse it and return to that sister. Okay.
Did you guys enjoy the class? I'm sure you are. Now, hello. Now, what I need to you guys that hello. If you have what it takes, if you have what it takes, if you have what it takes to stand here and give out what you have here to other people, okay? Please send us a chat. We will give you that opportunity to actually come here and unleash that thing that you have. Because no wisdom, no knowledge, okay? If you believe that you yourself, that there is something that you have that you want to give out to others here, that will make them to improve in their various businesses, please send us a message. And give us what
Not too much. Ah, no, thank you. Okay. Okay. Let me use my hand. Oh,
pictures that give us feedback on if you're having any problems on any of our products, if you're having any challenges on any of the things you learned here, the family group is there for you to just pour them out. I've been seeing lately, this thing, we've been tackling this in hello. Lately again, I thought tackle this thing finish, but when I saw it again, I think this morning, please, hello, one house. When I saw it again this morning, or I think either this morning or yesterday, I was marveled. Do we ever get tired of asking how much a cake costs? Hello, hello, hello. This is telling us that if that question should come up again, that person that asked that question will be removed from that group, because we've tackled that question time as in we create a group for it. We even had a webinar for it. Please, okay, I know it's not easy, but please, please, there are some questions that you're not supposed to ask. Okay, that being said, are we tired of learning? No. Okay, if you're not tired, please put your hands together as we welcome the second facilitator, Miss Cakes and more.
Hi. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry, please. Let me put it on flight mode so that no call later. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the other class. Okay. I'll be very brief with what I want to teach. My name is Fola Shade Munisola of Nissan Cakes. Nissan Cakes and more. I can't use up to that. So, this is what we'll be doing. So, this won't take us much time. At times we want to work and we'll be thinking that, what design will I do? What design will I do? This is just a simple design that won't cost you anything. You don't need a cutter, you don't need anything, just the fondant and color. And maybe your flower, just like the flower they just taught us now, you can use it on it. This is just simple thing. So I'm going to be working with fondant. I've already made my colors, and I have Acabado fondant here too, and that's what is here. So I have green color to make the leaf, and the pink for the rose there. And I'm going to use blue for the body instead of white. I want another color, so you see how it will pop up. You can use any color that you so desire. So I'm going to start with this. This is just icing sugar to dust the table. Can you see from that side? You can see. Should go forward. This will be very thin because that's the one inside than the other one. Very thin. Okay. So this is thin enough. Please, I need little water in a cup. So that's ready. The second color, I need it. Yes, but I need it in something so I can dip the brush inside. So this is the second color. We need just two colors. It can be any color you desire. One dark and the other one light. This one won't be as the lighter one won't be as thin as the other one, as the deeper shade. So I think I'm okay with this. So I'm going to place this on it. So this is what I have. The twist together. The tissue. And one was there before. Don't worry. So this is what I have. So this will be inside. Then you roll thinly. You roll it. Ma? Okay, thank you. You roll it thinly. Then you cut it out. You have this. Then the deeper shade you add to it. If it's dry, that was why I requested for water. I think because of the AC. So add a little water and attach to it. You add again. Just little strips. After which you bring it back to this and roll over thinly again. Then you cut it. Then just the way we did first, the earlier, then you add again. Just like in 3 places. So this won't go around. So I want to spread it a bit so it will wrap it well. So I'm okay with this. Then you cut gently. Don't cut it too fat, oh, thinly, so that when you are spreading it, it won't be too wide. Then we spread it out. This is what we have. If your fondant is dry, it will be separating at the middle. So if it's dry, when you're attaching the other colors, make sure you just put water so that it will attach well. Okay, it's possible. So you can pass this one to see. I don't want it to dry out, so I'm going to cover it with this. I think this should do. That should be okay. Then for the leaf, we need 2 colors as well. So I have lemon green and green. Just need little. Make it into a log.